What's next? I've been watching occasionally those get-rich-quick schemes, those lovely videos that promise you some kind of free gift, a carrot on a stick, by just watching them. And at the end of the video you realize you wasted 1.5 to 2.5 hours, whatever they have, because they provide you with, say they're going to give you some information, and they probably spend about half an hour to an hour giving you the promise of information that they never quite provide. And then once the end, the free gift is supposed to be presented to you in some form or fashion, but you never actually will ever receive it. And they tell you, oh yeah, you get your free gift if you just do this, this, and this. But you never actually quite get there. But I think you can always learn from these, I don't know, sham man, these scam people, because they really do present themselves as going to give you some quite useful information for free, which nothing comes for free. I've stated that in a previous video, that all gifts always come with some kind of a weird attachment to them. But with these videos, they always do the same thing. They get you involved. They want you to, quote, comment or say you're involved, say yes, and try to keep you engaged in some form or fashion. And then they give you little bits of information that you quite like, oh, that's interesting. Give you just enough information to keep you watching for a little while longer. And I think that's the scam. That's how they get you. So, once you watch the whole video, you realize you wasted 2 hours, and you always feel like, why did I waste so much time? I gotta do something with this. And some people end up buying it. I don't know how they continue to continue to do this, because it's so obvious it's a recording. I mean, they might have one person, a moderator, who's supposed to be, a moderator for the channel, and some person is supposed to be doing it live. It's never live, even though they make you schedule a time in the future, usually very short, maybe within 1 or 2 hours. It keeps you involved, it keeps you riveted, keeps you entertained or paying attention. They want you to pay attention so that you fully wasted your 1.5 to 2.5 hours, whatever they have for this video. And the videos are always giving you just enough information to keep you watching. And if you're smart, you'll learn something from it. You'll grab a piece of information that you might be able to use, because no matter what, they have to give you something useful. Unfortunately, it's not what they're selling. Whatever they're selling is going to waste your money. But the way they sell it, it's a good informative way for you to sell things, for you to sell your projects, for you to sell your time, for you to keep people engaged. So if you spend the 2 hours watching this video and really paying attention, you'll notice it's always the same format, where they're constantly trying to keep you involved. They're constantly trying to present something that, oh, here's a carrot that we're going to give you in the future. And I'm not talking about the free gift at the end, which doesn't exist, but I'm talking about the piece of information that you've been waiting for. They'll give you a groundwork, a synopsis, a skeleton of what they will present in the future. The 5 steps, the 8 steps, or whatever they're going to give you. And each 8 steps are leading you further along the line to get that answer you're looking for. Because they know you're there to watch for a specific reason. And they'll never give you quite the answer that they promised. They're going to give you half of it or 3/4 of it. But you can use that to keep your audience that you're going to be talking to engaged. I'm not talking about for this video, because these videos are just for me to just ramble on and talk about what happens beyond my head. And I am kind of disappointed in myself for actually spending even 1 hour versus the 2. I know that the video is 2.5 hours, because unknown to them they were presenting of how to make money from YouTube. And I was curious how they're going to play that off. And then through the video I just checked the dynamics and figure out how long, because they're so stupid. They present it as live, but anyone with moderate computer skills, minimal computer skills, can just do a check and say, hey, this is a video that's being fed from YouTube. How long is this video for? Although they're presenting it for live, checking the I don't know what they're called. There's a name for them, but you just check them and it'll just show you right away. That just, what was it? They want you to at least give 2 hours, and you can see that it's 160 minutes, so that's 2 hours and 40 minutes. So the opportunity, you know, it usually costs $200 and we'll give it to you for $90, or it usually costs $200 and we'll give it to you for 40, the payment's $33, some bullshit like that. It just keeps you so they can catch the right person, the person who's looking for a deal, maybe the person who's easily influenced. But I don't know how they keep making money, because eventually people are going to learn there is a template that they're all using, the exact same template. Or maybe it's people aren't paying as much attention as I am. Maybe I'm just a crazy one. Okay, I am the crazy one, but that's I look for patterns in my life, and I have watched several of these get rich quick scheme videos or business opportunity videos only because I'm curious. I've never actually bought any of them. I have come close once, and that was in the beginning. But after the second or third time I saw it, I noticed a pattern in the videos where they would give you the promise of stellar information later, hours later. And then once they presented it to you, they said, yeah, like I said, and you're like, wait, I must have missed it. Oh, they're going to mention it again at some point. And it's like a train, you know, they're a freight train telling you that you're going to be going to a certain village, a certain town, and at some point you realize, wait, did I just miss the town? Did I just miss my stop? Did I just miss the information? And then that's how they get you hooked, that, you know, and then they say, well, I presented it to you, you must have missed it, but here's some more information that is just slightly good enough that it's like 3/4 or half the information you're looking for. And then they say, well, you'll get the rest by buying our video course, or buying our online program, by reading it online. There'll be some kind of PDF or something, which honestly I find abysmal, reading on a tablet. I need a physical book, but that's maybe because I'm 50 years old and crotchety. I have read books online, but they were short. Reading short books online is not as difficult as reading a whole physical 100-something page book. Because when you read a book online, even a short 32-page book becomes over 100 pages, because they have to make it so it's easily visible on a tablet or something. But I digress. lesson, because all endeavors, all actions present some learning, and you might be able to use it in other aspects of your life. Maybe someday I'll make a quality YouTube video. Until then, I'll just keep making these for myself, and then I'll pay attention and watch them in my own silly ways. And maybe I'll teach myself something, and hopefully maybe I'll teach someone something at one of my videos, and if that happens, I would really enjoy it. Talking to myself. But that's enough. What's next?